And when you move towards it and you get closer and closer and closer, sometimes you can see, oh wait, this is not even that scary. This is not even as uncomfortable as I thought. I'm just doing the thing. Look at me, I'm doing the thing and it's fine. Sometimes it's like that and you just need to take action, and the fear that you had just evaporates. It was like an illusion. Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Maya and I'm a trauma-informed coach. I not only help you heal from your past negative experiences, but I also help you create what you truly want, what you so deeply deserve and can have. So today I'd like to talk about overthinking. So what is overthinking? Overthinking is something that is actually really paralyzing. It can stop you, it can exhaust you. And it does if you allow it to. So how does overthinking show up? Why does it come about? And how do we actually get stuck in it? And if we do, how do we get out of that paralysis that's keeping us so exhausted and not making any progress? Okay, so what is overthinking? Overthinking shows up because we don't feel confident in moving forward. We're just not sure. And what does that mean? It means doubt is activated. There's doubt present. And as soon as you feel doubt, I always say, you know what? Write those thoughts out. Okay, so you found yourself overthinking. There's so many thoughts going on. It just feels chaotic. There's confusion. What is the best thing to do? Write it out. Grab yourself a journal. All you need is some paper and a pen. That's it. I would recommend paper and a pen instead of a laptop or a computer. It's up to you. For me, paper and pen is the best. I can't really explain why, but it just seems to work better than typing it out. There's something about writing. I can't explain that. Maybe I will be able to in the future, but at the moment I just know that writing it out works better for me personally. It might be different for you. Try it out. See which one feels better for you. Either way, you get these thoughts out of your head, and that is the most important. So once you've gotten these thoughts out of your head, great. Now you can look at them objectively on your piece of paper. Because if they're still up here, it's just a mess, confusion. They keep on shifting and changing, hiding, and one is louder than the other, and it's just like, oh, now it's this, oh no, wait, now it's this, and now it's this, oh. No, overthinking is a big mess. So get it out on paper, and that is basically 90% of the chaos and the confusion and the overthinking done, because you're not thinking anymore, it's on the paper now. So that makes things so much easier. And if you don't believe me, try it out. Try it out and let me know in the comments how it worked out for you, what your experience was. Did it help? Did it not help? I would love to know, so please share it. And now, once you've got it out on paper, now you can see, okay, so here is the problem. Now the problem is going to be so much more clear. And now, once the problem is clear, you can just ask yourself a couple of questions like, oh, why is this a problem? And then you can do a really cool practice. You can say, okay, so if I put myself in the future when this problem has already been solved, how was it solved? And then you can look back at how it was solved, and suddenly these possibilities show up and you'll say, oh, it could have been solved this way or that way. And it is not something you can do if it's all just in your mind and it's chaotic and there's just too much going on. No, it's really important to clarify, find the problem, get that really, really clear, and then put yourself in a position where, oh, this problem's already solved. And if it was solved, then how was it solved, right? And it might sound really abstract right now. It's something you would actually have to try yourself and see how it works for you with your specific problem, issue, whatever it might be, right? And I'm so curious. I am so curious and I'd love to hear your experience, so please let me know. Another great question you can ask yourself is, what am I willing to do to solve this problem? What am I willing to do to solve this problem? And just see what shows up from there. What are you willing to do? So there should be a lot of possibilities showing up there. And some of them might not be very comfortable for you. Maybe it is something where you need to move out of your comfort zone. And that is very likely, because if that were not the case, this problem wouldn't exist. So there will probably be some things that you would need to do that are outside your comfort zone to solve this problem. Because yeah, if that were not the case, then you would have already done it and the problem really would not even be a thing. Because overthinking just means that there's some block, there's some hesitation, there's like, I want to, but no, there's something that is stopping me. And that is, of course, a sign of a traumatic imprint where something is just blocking you. You've maybe had a bad past experience of a similar situation. It just didn't work out so well. And now your subconscious, your nervous system is telling you, we're just not going to do that again. Because remember what happened last time? Yeah, we've learned that that's just not a good result. So no. So even if your conscious mind is telling you, it's totally different, I really want to make progress and achieve this thing right now on this occasion, and it's going to work this time, your subconscious is like, no. We have made a program to not allow that sort of pain and disappointment. We're not going to allow that discomfort to show up again. Remember? We created that program. It's in the subconscious. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. And so because the conscious is only 10% of our driving force and the subconscious is 90% of our driving force, we probably won't be able to move forward on that. And if we do, it'll be absolutely exhausting and extremely difficult. And not many people manage that at all. So it would be better to get in touch with the subconscious and find out, hey, where's that block? Where is it? And that's what you can do when you find this thing that you can do that pushes you outside of your comfort zone. So you've asked yourself, what am I willing to do to solve this problem? And a couple of things have shown up where you're like, I don't want to do that really. Can I avoid doing that? That's not comfortable for me. That's where you need to go. That is where the block is. So it would be ideal, it would be useful, it would be a lot of personal growth if you can move towards that block, that obstacle, that scary thing, that uncomfortable solution. And when you move towards it and you get closer and closer and closer, sometimes you can see, oh wait, this is not even that scary. This is not even as uncomfortable as I thought. I'm just doing the thing. Look at me, I'm doing the thing and it's fine. Sometimes it's like that and you just need to take action. And the fear that you had just evaporates. It was like an illusion. So that's a really good experience. And sometimes it's a bit more difficult. And that's where somatic processes would be rather beneficial, because maybe it's a deep core wound that's just really painful, a really big trigger where it's just like, oh, I'm definitely not doing that. So that would be a bigger block. There's variations of blocks. But I hope this has helped for today. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments and I shall see you again soon. Bye-bye.